And the first game of 2025 here on the ABN and NEBN brings us to the Andre McCoy Recreation Center here in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And from here inside the Andre McCoy Recreation Center, we will see the Mass Wolves take on the Bridgeport Kings. We welcome you to the ABA on NEBN, everybody. I'm Stephen Earl. We'll be the last to wish everybody a very happy New Year. Welcome to 2025, and we are here for our first game as the Mass Wolves, who are off to their hottest start in franchise history, 4-0. We'll take on the Bridgeport Kings, who are playing their hottest basketball in franchise history, coming off a big win Friday night over the Connecticut Surge. So it'll look to not only pull off an upset over the Wolves, also look to play their hot streak here today in New Bedford. We're ready to go. Tip up from New Bedford is coming up right now. And we're underway here in New Bedford, Massachusetts. The Mass Wolves taking on the Bridgeport Kings. Once again, you're watching the ABA and NEBN. I'm Stephen Earl. First points there for Bridgeport, number 10. We don't have a name for on our roster, unfortunately, folks. A lot of new players here for Bridgeport as they wear these brand new white jerseys here in 2025. So stay with us. Here's Deb Palmer. We do know that guy covering the Wolves the last few years. And he gets his first basket. It's 2-2. So you cut this one off again, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA on NEBN. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. One outside. Here's Angel Phoebus for three. And he can't hit it. And there's Rael Handy, the former Pirate, joined the Wolves this season at the Pirates folded right before the season. And that's a steal here from Michael Davis, wearing number 5 today. And he gonna get the basket and the foul, I do believe. Yes, he will. So there's a chance for a three-point play here for Michael Davis, who's had himself quite the game here for the quite season here for the Kings, who are coming off a big win Friday night over the Connecticut Surge. And as we mentioned, there are a lot of new guys here, and of course to see the Kings where they're wearing white have brand new jerseys as well. This first shot is up. So now a three-point play there for Michael Davis. Remains 4-2 Bridgeport over the Mass Wolves. Here's Palmer again. Palmer loses it, taking away by number 10 here. Again, we have our name for on our roster. And number 10 with the layup, and it is good and a foul. Another chance at a three-point play here for the Bridgeport Kings, who are now leading 6-2 here early on in this first quarter. Again, folks, you're watching the ABA on NEBN. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts, about 30 miles outside of Providence. And the shot is up and it's good. Number 10 has a three-point play there. 6-2 is your score. Mass Wolves trailing currently the Bridgeport Kings. And outside to Anthony Parker, one of the original Wolves. And this one going outside looks like it is Dante Law for three. And he can't hit it. And it looks like Charles Mitchell, wearing number 8 today, was trying to get the rebound there. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get it. So ball going back over to the Kings, who have a 7-2 lead now. Here's Davis. Get outside to Phoebus. Angel Phoebus going to get outside of Davis. And 29, you see on the showing the clock here in a moment. A little left there for number 10. He has 5 of the 9 points here for the Kings, who lead by 7. Here's Palmer. Palmer coming inside, back out to Law. Law, corner three. And that's an air ball. Davis had it there for a moment. Richard gets it back for the Wolves. Back inside to Law. And now taken away by Davis. And now it's outside to a wide open man. And the layup is good. Kenneth Dubose getting that basket there for the Kings, and they have an 11-2 lead here in New Bedford. Here is Parker outside. Inside of Rael Handy. Handy's shot is up. Good and a foul. What a shot there by Rael Handy, who's going down. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. So after going down, the Wolves actually took a timeout, and now Rael Handy, who will come to the line for a couple foul shots here. Actually, one foul shot. It's a three-point play, and there you go. There it is. And I'll have substitutions in for the game here. And Chris Green coming in for the Mass Wolves for the first time today, as Handy will step out after, again, suffering that injury. In the basket, though, and the foul shot. So a three-point play there for Rael Handy, excuse me. It's 11-5. The Bridgeport Kings lead the Mass Wolves. 9-2 left first quarter. D3 for Davis, and he can't hit that one. And rebounder here, number 1 trying to get, again, another name we don't have on a roster. And ball stays. There's that one ball went out of bounds against, I believe it was against the Kings. Let's see who gets the ball back. It is the Kings who get it back. And now it's stolen by Law. Nice try there. Mitchell outside to Parker for three. And in and out, no good. Rebound by Palmer. Palmer's layup is up and it's good. They're now down to a 4-point game. 11-7 is your score. The Bridgeport Kings still lead the Mass Wolves. 8:57 left first quarter. Watching the ABA and NEBN. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And a jump ball is called here. Looks like it is against the Kings, and it is. So the Wolves maintain possession with 8:51 left in this first quarter. It's 11-7. The Bridgeport Kings still lead the Mass Wolves still. At one point it was 11-2, so it's a 5-0 run here for the Wolves. Green out to Parker. Parker coming inside. And Parker falls down. They're going to looking for a travel. They're going to get it. They're going to get a travel here against Parker, so the ball go back over to the Kings. And it'll be Phoebus getting it out to Davis. Davis, that's the number 1 here. Again, we don't have a name on our roster for number 1. A lot of new guys, a lot of new jerseys here for the Bridgeport Kings. Another foul here called. 8:35 left first quarter. 11-7. Bridgeport Kings still lead the Mass Wolves. And it looks like the foul was against Bridgeport, so they're going to bring the ball back over to the Wolves. And here's Mitchell with it. Outside. Let's see who has it. That was Green. That's a Parker. Parker for 3. And that one hits the rim. No good. Rebound. Here comes Phoebus. Phoebus inside number 1. And want to take it to the basket himself. Can't hit it. That ball went out of bounds, and they're going to give it back to the Wolves. That's the 3rd time the ball went out of bounds against the Kings. Back over to the Wolves. And here is Charles Mitchell with it. Right below our broadcast booth here in New Bedford. And now a backcourt violation called against the Wolves. So the Kings can maintain possession. It's still 11-7, folks, with 8:09 left in this first quarter, You're watching the ABA and IBN. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. We're here for Davis, and that's an air ball taken away by Law. No shot there. And here comes Palmer with it now for the Wolves. And Palmer trying to come inside. Falls, loses it. And now still no 3D rule. That's a 3-point shot up, no good. But the rebound, Green, he can't hit it. Now Mitchell, it's still a 3D rule here for the Wolves. Mitchell for 4, can't hit it. And so, now we got a whistle here. I'm not sure what's going on here, but 3D rule, you see right there, right on your screen, the little alarm has been turned off. It means the 3D rule is no longer in effect, but that means that Charles Mitchell will come to the line for a couple foul shots here. 7:38 left in this first quarter, 11-7. The Bridgeport Kings lead the Mass Wolves. You're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NDBN, everybody. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center here in New Bedford, Massachusetts, about 30 miles outside of Providence. So Sunday action here. Final week of the NFL regular season as well. A lot of playoff implications. See who will win the 7th seed between the Denver Broncos, Miami Dolphins, and the Cincinnati Bengals. And so it looks like Mitchell's going to shoot another 3rd foul shot here. Now they're going to blow that whistle. Well, substitution here. We welcome number 25. That is Tyreek Tate, new member of the Wolves here, coming in place of Parker, and a shot up there by Mitchell's good. So Mitchell, looks like he was fouled there on a 4-point shot. So this is his 4th foul shot here. 11-9 high score. He made 2 of them, and he only made 2. It's a 2-point game. 11-9 with 7:38 left. Here's Phoebus now with the ball for the Kings. Back out to Davis. Davis going inside number 1. Yeah, we don't have a name for this guy. Or a few other guys for the Kings. Shot up and no good, but a foul against the Wolves. And number 1 going to go to the line for a couple foul shots here. 7:28 left first quarter. 11-9. Still your score. The Bridgeport Kings lead the Mass Wolves. Wolves are on a 7-0 run here in this first quarter. And now number 1 will come on to the line for 2 foul shots. First one is up, and it is off the mark. No good. Hits the back of the rim. Let's give it a second one here. Remains an 11-9 game with 7:28 left here in this first quarter. Watching the ABA and NBN, I'm Stephen Earl. We'll be the last. Wish everybody a Happy New Year. And the second shot is good. And media timeout. That's us. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NBN. Out of the media timeout, 12-9 Irish score. The Bridgeport Kings beat the Mass Wolves. You're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Earl. And right below our booth here, we got Deb Palmer, who loses it there. Take moment number 1 in transition, and a slam! Big slam there for the Kings. They now have a 14-9 lead. But here come the Wolves. Law outside to Tate. Tate out to Palmer. Palmer back inside to Law. Back out to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. Can't hit it. Rebounded by number 10 for the Kings. 14-9 still your score, and that's a 3D rule. If the Wolves can get it, and they will. Green has it, excuse me, out to Law. Law inside to Tate. That's a 3-point shot, and it's good. So that makes it a 14-12 game. Here come the Wolves, now down by just 2, and another turnover. Tate has it. And now it's Palmer. Palmer outside of Mitchell for the tie, and he got it! Charles Mitchell has given the Wolves their first lead of the game. 15-14. And a layup here by number 10 is good. And let's see if they count as a 3D play there. And they will. It's a 3-point play, 2-point game. 17-15, Kings back on top. Now here's Mitchell being guarded by Davis and Phoebus. And a turnover. Davis wide open late at the basket. Nobody's going to be able to stop him. And now the Kings have brought it back to a 4-point game with 5:54 left in this first quarter. You're watching the ABA and NABN. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in Bedford, Massachusetts. That's a turnover. And outside, Davis for three. Bang! Michael Davis with the three. Timeout Wolves. The Kings with a 22-15 lead. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NABN. 22-15 still your score. 5:18 left first quarter. Sorry for the delay, folks. Had to get somebody to kill the music here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center just so we don't get kicked off of YouTube. Music was playing a little loud. I had to speak over it, but in that timeout I had to go down. Let them know to kill the music, please. And that ball hits the table, and we had a little warning about that pregame with that girl right there sitting at the table. Be very careful as the water. Looks like the water might have got in her eye. And now the light is on. You can't see behind the head coach Adam Blake. There you see right there, you see the 3 to light is on. That ball went out of bounds. 5:07 left in this first quarter. 22-15. Bridgeport Kings lead the Mass Wolves. You're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NDBN. I'm Stephen Err. Again, we're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And they're trying to see if this is a 3D rule or not. The coaches are talking about it. So again, we'll be the last wish everybody Happy New Year. So they're going to say 3D rule. The light stays on, and it's going to be Wolves ball. Mitchell's going to inbound here for the Wolves. Outside to Palmer. Palmer inside for a three-point shot. He can't hit it, and it's taken away by the Kings. The 3D rule doesn't work, and here's Phoebus. His shot is up, and no good. And let's see who's going to give it to here. They're going to give it back to the Kings. The light's still flashing, so I believe there's a 3D rule in effect. And I'm going to say number 15 stepped out of bounds. And that is Shannon Elliott for the Kings. So the ball goes back over to the Wolves. No more 3D rule. Light is now off. 4:44 left in this first quarter. 22-15. Bridgeport Kings lead the Mass Wolves. Here's Tate inside. Now it's going outside. 3 ball. Man, no good. We can't see who shot that one, but the Kings get it back. And that was actually shot by Mitchell there. And now whistles are blowing everywhere. And it looks like it's a foul against the Kings. You see right there. Palmer's going to inbound it to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Palmer. 4.5 left first quarter. 7-point game. Mass Wolves looking to start their best start franchise history. They are currently 4-0. 3 ball for Green. He can't hit it. Rebounded by Law, who loses it for a second. Avoids the backcourt. Able to get it back. Shoots a 3. And can't hit it. Almost a nice shot there. Get it to redemption. And they're going to get the ball back over to the Wolves. They say it went out of bounds on Bridgeport. So Law will inbound here with 4:12 left in this first quarter. Out to Palmer. Palmer spinning away inside. Nice basket there for Dev Palmer. 22-17 as we reach the 4-minute mark here in this first quarter. And again, here's number 1, who we don't have a name for. It's number 7, excuse me. We do have a name for number 7. We'll get to that in a moment. And that is Ronnie Smith. So we do have a couple names here for the Bridgeport Kings. Number 1, deep 3, and that one no good. Stolen away by Mitchell, and a foul. Looks like Mitchell bumped into somebody there. Clock's in, you're on here with 3:40 left in the first quarter. 22-17 our score, 5-point game. Bridgeport Kings lead the Mass Wolves. Watching the ABA and NBN, I'm Stephen Err. First game of 2025. Unfortunately, a month and a half left until the end of the New England Broadcast Network. We'll get to more on that in our regular season, and our series finale, actually, on February 23rd. We'll be right back here as the Wolves host the 4-1-3 Elite. Here's Palmer trying to figure out number 1. Gets back out to Green. Green for 3. And that one hung in the air for a little bit. Calling a 3 here for Palmer. Knocks it down. Devin Palmer making it a 2-point game. And a wide open lane to the basket is good. Number 15, that is Shea Elliott again. We called it in before. 24-19, 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Here is Tate, and no offensive foul called. Look like the shot might have been blocked there. Tate gets it back, coming inside, triple teamed, and he lost it there. Here come the Kings, here's number 1 with it. Outside to Phoebus. Phoebus outside. Three, going to three. Yeah, that one no good. Shot there. There's Davis who shot that one. No good. Here's Mitchell coming inside to Tate. Tate layup. What a layup there for Tyreek Tate, one of the newer guys here for the Wolves. Next, we have another 8 here for the Bridgeport Kings. Number 5 is listed as Michael Davis. He was originally number 8 for the Kings. A little jersey confusion here. We'll get to fix that up for our next game. We'll see the Bridgeport Kings next week. Mitchell outside to Law. Law for 3. Bang! Nothing but net for Dante Law. And it is now a 3-point game. Final 2 minutes here in the first quarter. And almost losing it there. And a layup over Palmer is good. There's Smith again, going over Palmer. 5-point game, 28-23, 1:44 left in this first quarter. And Palmer going outside to Green. Green out to Tate. Tate out to Law. Law going inside. Outside to Mitchell. Mitchell tried a three-point attempt from the behind the booth here, and that was Palmer who can't hit it. Law from the foul line knocks it down at the buzzer. A shot there by Dante Law, and it's now a 3-point game. It should be a 3-point game. And it is. There you go. That fixed the score. 28-25. Phoebus outside. Out to Smith. Smith for 3. Off the rim. Taken away by Green. Palmer for the tie. Got it. Devin Palmer with a 3, and we are tied at 28 here in New Bedford. Now here's Phoebus coming inside, getting it back outside to the other number 8, who we don't have a name for. We thought it was Davis. Here's Law to the basket. Boom! The Wolves take their first lead of the game. Timeout, Bridgeport. What a run here by the Wolves. 40 seconds left in the first. You're watching the ABA and NBN. Wolves once down 11-2. Now have their first lead here in the final 36 seconds of the first quarter. 30-28. The Wolves lead the Kings. And the ball goes out of bounds on Phoebus. Back over to the Wolves. 32.2 seconds left. There's Larry Mendez in the game now. Gets it up to Green. Green back out to Mendez. Almost lost it out of bounds there. They get it back. Inside, and that ball goes out of bounds on number 15. Another guy we don't have a name for on our roster here for the Wolves. Again, guys bringing a lot of new guys in here for the new year. And this one, that pass intended for somebody goes out of bounds to nobody. Kenneth Dubose. And now the single 3D rules in effect here in the final 17 seconds. So again, folks, if you don't know the 3D rule, a two-point shot is 3 points, a 3-point shot is 4 points. Let's see what happens here. Here is Palmer. 6 seconds left. Palmer for 4, and he can't hit it, and rebounded by nobody. Goes out of bounds. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, folks. What a first quarter it was. The Wolves lead the Kings 30-28 when we come back for the second quarter. You're watching the ABA and NBN. Start of the second quarter, everybody. The Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings 30-28. You're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts, about 30 miles outside of Providence. And number 10 coming inside. He's had a nice first quarter, and they can't hit that one. And here comes Mendez. Shot up, and whatever. A great shot there by Mendez. He made it. Palmer for 3. Bang! Then Palmer another 3, and it's a 5-point game. And it ball's going, again, under our broadcast booth, going out of bounds. We start the second quarter. The Wolves were down 11-2 to start that first quarter. They came all the way back to take a 30-28 lead toward the end of the quarter. Now here we are, 33-28 games. You see top of your screen. 3 ball here for the Kings. Knocks it down. And there is Davis doing what he does best, knocking down 3s for Bridgeport. Back to a 2-point game. And Palmer looked like he almost got hit in the face there. Ball going out of bounds. Now inbound here from under our broadcast booth. Out to Green. Green on Phoebus, and they're going to call a foul here. And they're calling it against Phoebus. 10:56 left first half. Wolves getting it back. Mendez going to inbound it here to Green. 4-on-4 here, quite literally. And now, we're at number 6. You can hear it. So goes out to number 15. We're on name for it inside to Parker. Parker's shot is up and it's good. 35-31. We got a football score here in a basketball game, everybody. And here's number 10. We're going to have our name for it on our roster. And trying to float up to number 1. He does. Almost went out of bounds there. Back to number 10. Who loses it. And that ball looks like it went out of bounds on Parker. So it should go back over to the Kings. And it will. And substitutions as number 6 comes out for Bridgeport. That is DeBose. And number 7, just Ronnie Smith coming back in. So the Kings do maintain possession after the ball went out of bounds on Parker. Here is Davis. Going outside. Almost taken away there by Mendez. Coming inside. Shot up. Blocked there by Palmer. And now taken away. Looks like by the Wolves. Mendez will get it out to Palmer, who blocked the shot just moments ago. And now here comes Mendez getting it out to number 15. Out to Parker. Parker for 3. And he can't hit it. Ball was last touched by Smith for the Kings. Should go back over to the Wolves, and it will. 10:03 left here in the first half. 35-31. The Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings. You're watching the 2025 debut. The ABA and NABN. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And Riley Handy coming back in after he went down earlier in the first quarter. Haven't seen him since. And that ball should go back over to the Wolves, and it will. Number 10 touched that ball last going against Palmer. Knocking it out of bounds. That's what we call a reaching foul, everybody. And here's Palmer. We're going into our broadcast booth here. There he is now, going back outside. Shot up. Good and a foul. What a shot by Dev Palmer. A chance at a 3-point play. There's now a 6-point game. Now scoreboard does read 37-31. We have subs, and then we know that big man, number 31, used to wear number 9, Jason Morgan, now in the game for Bridgeport. Again, the Kings swapping a lot of jerseys here in this game. They might have done it in their opener Friday night. And we were supposed to be at Saturday 3 p.m. Switched to was rescheduled, actually, not postponed, rescheduled Friday 8 p.m. and we weren't able to get there. But the Kings did come away with a big win over the Surge, and what a basket there. Number 10 having himself quite the quarter. 37-33. Here's Handy going inside, and we can't see who has it. It is Palmer. Palmer inside. Layup is good. Deb Palmer having himself quite the game here for the Wolves, and they are back up by 6. Here's Davis. Davis gets it outside. 3 ball is no good. And that was shot there by Smith. Here comes Parker inside. His layup is good. Wolves with their biggest lead thus far. It is 7-point game, 40-33. And here's Smith. That's a 3D play. Mendez for 3. Parker for 3, yes. 10-point game. The Wolves pull it away here in the second. Timeout Kings, 8:49 left in the half. Wolves lead by 10. You're watching the ABA and NABN. And again, to see the ball in our broadcast with everybody, it would have been a situation no matter where we were, and the ball goes out of bounds. We can't see who had it or whatnot. We do know it's a 10-point game, 43-33 with 8:42 left in this first half. Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings. Kings led by as much as 9 points in that first quarter. Now it's been all Wolves ever since. Here is Davis coming inside. Basket up, and what a shot there by Michael Davis. Deep out to Parker now, and Parker going against Morgan, and that's a shooting foul. That's going to go against Smith. Smith was the last one to touch it, and he blocked that shot. So Parker come to the line for a couple foul shots. It is now 43-35, by the way, after that nice basket by Davis. 8:29 left in the first half. You're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NABN. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts, about 30 miles outside of Providence. Now we're going to move it to last, and we're already past the date, folks, where officially, according to somebody, I remember who it was, December 4th is the last day to wish everybody Happy New Year. There's number 23. There's Tyrone Swaby. You know that name. One of the veteran players here for Bridgeport, coming in for the first time here today. And here is Davis. After Smith, there's Swaby with it, and Swaby is going to be called out of bounds. Ball back over to the Wolves. 44-35, see top of your screen. 8:20 left in this first half. Goes out to Palmer, back out to Handy. Handy throwing it to somebody, and that is Palmer who has it going inside, and a nice shot. And Devin Palmer continues to dominate in this game, and the Wolves lead by 11. Now their biggest lead. And number 10 coming inside, and an offensive foul should be called against the Kings. Let's see what they rule. And they do rule just that. A substitution here. Parker's going to come out. Dante Law coming back in, as you see right there left of your screen. 46-35. 8 minutes left in this first half. The Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings. And Mitchell got out to Green. Green got out to somebody. Now a whiff. Now an invisible fight for the ball. We'll call it that. And that was Palmer once again. Just go for that ball, it looked like. Back over to Bridgeport. And Sway back out to number 10 here. Again, we don't have a name for number 10 on our roster, unfortunately. Came a little late before the broadcast. And no reaching foul called there by Mitchell. And the shot is good by number 10. Quite the game here for the Kings. Palmer to Law. Here comes Law. Gets it outside. 3 ball. Bang, bang, bang. And that was Chris Green with that 3. And it is now a 11-point game. Taken away once again. Here's Handy going against Davis. Outside to Law. Law, step back 3. Can't hit it. That would have been a great finish there for the Wolves. Gets out to Morgan. Morgan outside, and number 10 loses it. Not 2. Oh, that's a dangerous guard there by Palmer. As number 10 and Smith are both jockeying for possession there for the Kings. And then Palmer he basically grabbed Smith by the chin. Almost brought him down. Now we have an inbound here for the Wolves to get it out to Green. Green, 7 minutes left in the half. About to Mitchell. Mitchell almost lost there. Put to backcourt there. Back out to Law. Law coming inside, and kaboom! And we know Dante Law is the best for that when it comes to slam dunks. 13-point games, the biggest lead of the day for the Wolves. Swaby loses it. 3D rule. Blow up for 3. Knocks it down. And it's a Bridgeport timeout. It is a 16-point game with 6:30 left in the half. You're watching the ABA and NBN. Wolves with their biggest lead of the day. They lead 53-37, 16-point game with 6:20 left in the first half. Watching the 2025 DB, the ABA and NBN of Stephen Earth. 3-ball here for Smith, who can't hit it. And easily rebounded there by Green, who gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell coming inside. He loses it. Now number 9 here, who was originally Jason Morgan. New guy here. Or number 9. Now another turnover here. Deep 3. Oh, that was almost a deep 3 for Palmer, but taken away by Davis. And number 6 coming inside. That shot was blocked by Law. Law to Handy. Handy with a wide open lane to the basket. And oh, good. Looks like it might have been blocked there. Handy can't believe it. Outside. Looks like that's number 6 for 3. That is Dubose who can't hit it. 5:40 left first half. Remains a 16-point game. Palmer another 3. Another one for Dev Palmer. Having so quite the game here tonight for the Wolves. And they now lead it by 19. Here's Swaby. Almost knocked out by Green. Now it is knocked out by Green. Get it back out to DuBois, out to Davis. Davis layup is good. Good job there by Michael Davis. Continues to press. 3-ball here for Mitchell. Knocks it down. Ball's back up by 19. Here's Swaby. Again, with most by the time the Bridgeport Kings lead by 9. Shot up here by number 9 is good. Again, we have a name for number 9. It used to be Michael Davis, or Jason Morgan, excuse me, but now it's somebody else. Right outside. I got to Mitchell. Mitchell, another 3. And he can't hit that one. It will bounce off the backboard and go out of bounds back over to the Bridgeport. 58-41 with 4:40 left in this first half. We're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Earth. And it's almost lost there. What about a 3D rule if Law had got finished? And now Smith has it for Bridgeport, and that's an easy layup for Ronnie Smith. 58-43. 4.5 left in this first half. Mitchell, wide open in the basket, and that shot is blocked by Smith. Great defense there for Bridgeport. Outside, number 9 once again has it. Back out to Davis for 3, and he can't hit it. Rebounded by Smith. Smith can't finish it either. Back over to the Wolves, and here is Mitchell. Out to Law. Law coming inside, and he tried to slam, but he was interfered with. Number 9 getting it back, and now a travel called against Bridgeport. Number 9 called for the travel. And we made the joke before. Make it again, folks. They don't want no subs. 4-1 left here first half, 58-43. And now the 3D rule looks like it's being in effect here, folks. Instead of shining light there on the table. Need a timeout. We'll get to it. 3D rule when we come back. You're watching the ABA and NDBN. Yep, it looked like they were ready for the inbound there. As 3D rule still in effect here, folks. 58-43 with 3:59 now left in this first half. You're watching the ABA and NDBN. I'm Stephen Herr. And now we'll get that 3D rule in effect here. Again, 2-point shot, 3-point play. 3-point shot to 4-point play. Here is Handy. Coming inside. Lose it there, and the Kings get it back, so no 3D rule here for the Wolves. And this one going outside to number 1. Back inside to Smith. Smith's layup is no good. It looks like it was blocked there for a moment by Palmer. And here comes Green. Outside to somebody. We can't see it from here in our broadcast booth. And it's Handy outside to Law for 3. Can't hit it back of the rim. And Mitchell gets it out to Palmer. Palmer inside the Law. Law almost loses it there. Back out to Palmer. Palmer almost no backward layup there. Couldn't hit it. Now number 9. Easy layup here for him. Day 45, 3:10 left here in the first half. You're watching ABA and NDBN. I'm Stephen Herr. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center here in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Outside. And out to Law. Law's layup is blocked there by number 1, who gets it back for Bridgeport. And they're calling a foul against either, they said 5, it's either Davis or Palmer. And we will know here in a moment. Let's see. Now we'll get some substitutions. Green comes out. Larry Mendez back in. As well as Tyreek Tate. Again, one of the new Wolves here. In 2025. So it looks like the foul was against Palmer as the ball goes back over to Bridgeport. Here's Davis going against Mendez. And the ball again back under the bleachers here. 3 ball. That's an air ball. And a push off there. Looks like it was against the Kings. And it was. That's Smith called for the foul. 58-45. 2:42 left in this first half. Watching ABA and NDBN, everybody. I'm Stephen Herr. Here's Palmer. A 3. And that's an air ball. Palmer had gone about 3 for 3 from the 3-point line up till that. And now a substitution. Number 15 comes in. Doug Palmer comes out for the Wolves. Now whistles are blowing everywhere. Trying to figure things out here. Now Palmer come back in and no subs here. So you see number 15 coming out. Palmer coming back in. 2:29 left in this first half. 58-45. Ball back over to the Kings. Here is Elliott getting out to Smith. Back out to Elliott. That's a 3D roll. 3D layup is good for Mendez. And here comes number 1. 60-45. 15-point game. And another foul here against Bridgeport. Back over to the Wolves. And buzzer went off. Not sure why. Somebody forgot to reset the shot clock there. Should not be a shot clock violation against the Wolves. Well, let's see what they call here. They're not going to call a shot clock violation. Again, it's like somebody just forgot to reset the shot clock from below us. The Wolves maintain possession. 1:56 left in the half. They're up by 16, 61-45. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell outside to, there's Mendez, out to Mitchell. Mitchell out to Mendez again. And Mendez coming inside, spinning away, gets back to Palmer. Palmer for the buzzer, can't hit it. No shot clock violation. And a call against Mendez here, though. So no shot clock violation, but Palmer did get the shot off before the buzzer went off. Now we'll see Palmer come out, number 15 come in as number 10 comes in for the Kings. And Smith will come out. 1:34 left in this first half. 61-45, Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings. And Elliott almost loses there. That's Shannon Elliott, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned his first name. Shannon Elliott, number 15 for the Kings. And here's Elliott with the ball now. And coming inside, number 9, and an easy layup there once again for number 9 for the Kings. Once again, folks, we don't have a name for a lot of these guys here for Bridgeport. We had the original roster from when we saw them out in Rhode Island a few weeks ago, but they've brought a lot of new guys on. That's how the Wolves. Mitchell for 3, can't hit it. And Handy goes down again, but no foul. And Handy looks to be all right. We'll follow the ball here as Davis coming inside. And that would have been a great shot there by Davis if he'd be able to make it. And Handy's going to lose it out of bounds here. It's going to go back over to Bridgeport. We're in the final minute here in the first half, 61-47. And the ref over here is saying, no, no, no. He said no subs. No sub in the backcourt, and Adam Blake could say, my bad. So Mitchell, who had gone out just a second ago, will come back in. The Kings with the possession here in the final minute. In the 61-47 game, the Wolves lead by 14. Watching the ABA and NABN, I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Elliott, that's a number 10. Number 10 coming inside, and the layup is no good. Rebounded by Tate. And here comes Tyreek Tate with the ball for the Wolves. At a 3D rule, they got to blow a whistle here. Turnover to backcourt, 3D rule in effect. They say 25 black. And that is Tate. And now they're going to shine that 3D alarm. So a chance for the 3D play here for the Kings, down by 14 and 31 seconds left, and now another whistle. And that won't count. 31.5 seconds left here in the first half, everybody. 61-47. Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings. And they went from inbounding here to, looks like Pretend's going to come to line for some foul shots here. Not sure what the ruling is here. 3 rule is still in effect. According, as you see there left to your screen, the alarm's still flashing. And now they turn it off. So no 3D rule here. It's just a couple foul shots here. Let's see how many they get. Number 10, 31 and a half seconds left here in the first half. They give him 2. He knocks the second one down, not the first. 13-point game. Here come the Wolves. And now they say 3D. So you need to pretend another foul shot here. And he'll knock it down. So 2 for 3 from the foul line. 30 seconds left here in the half. Here come the Wolves. Mendez, a deep pass. And there is another new guy for the Wolves. That is Samuel Ubizonu. I don't hope I'm saying the last name right. Here's Davis. 15 seconds left. Inside number 10, spinning away. And a nice basket there for number 10. Getting away from Mendez. 8 seconds. Here's Handy coming inside. Shot up. No offensive foul. Ball back over to the Kings with 3.6 seconds left. I see a full court shot here at the end of the half, folks. We're about to find out. 10 gets it out to Davis. Davis at the buzzer. No. Now there's another one at the buzzer, and that one's no good either. So that's the end of the first half. Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings 63-51. We'll be right back for the second half. You're watching the ABA and NABN. Well, about this, folks, we start the second half with a technical foul here against Bridgeport. And Charles Mitchell shooting a foul shot there and make it 64-51. I don't know what that was all about, but we had a delay here in the second half, as you see. Something going on there over the table. We'll be back to start the second half here on the New England Broadcast Network. All right, now back to the action after all that delay here in New Bedford. 64-51 to start the second half, everybody. The Mass Wolves, lead the Bridgeport Kings. You're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Err. Here for the three-point shot there for number 10 is no good. Rebound over here's Deb Palmer with it for the Wolves. Three ball for Law, and he can't hit it. Take it back though by Handy. Wolves maintain possession. Mitchell now with it. Mitchell to Handy. Back outside. Can't see who has it. Law has it. Three ball. And again, can't hit it now. Rebounded here by number 1 for the Kings. Kings molding a lot of new guys here in that second half. A lot of numbers we do not have. So what to bear with us here as we go along here with the second half. Here's one that we don't have. Number 1, and that ball hits the foot of the ref there. So obviously out of bounds. Ball back should go back over to the Wolves. But now it looks like there was a foul called there before the ball went out of bounds. Oh, actually, it was a foul against the Wolves, so. And the ball goes off of Palmer and back over to the Kings. 64-51 as we start the second half. Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings. One outside, there's Michael Davis for 3. Air ball. And now the Wolves maintain possession. Once again, they have a 13-point lead. Here's Palmer going inside, gets it into the Mitchell. Mitchell's shot is up and he can't hit it. Rebounded, here's Parker. Anthony Parker has it for the Wolves. And Parker, of course, just kind of smack it out of bounds. Ball back over to the Kings. Number 10 has it, gets it outside to Davis. Davis back out to number 10. Again, we have a lot of names we don't have here for the Bridgeport Kings. They bring a lot of new guys here. Rebound for number 1. That one's in and out, no good. Rebounded by, there's Palmer. There's a name we do have for the Wolves. Palmer for 3. Another one for Devin Palmer. He had a lot of those in that first half. And it's now a 16-point game. Bridgeport Kings out to the hot start. 3 ball here for number 10. He can't hit it. Bridgeport Kings out to an 11-2 lead to start this game off. It's been all Wolves ever since. Another 3 here for the Wolves, and it's no good. And a shot there by Parker. Off camera. And Davis coming inside over Law. And what a shot there for Michael Davis. Palmer another 3. Can't hit that one. Taken away by the Kings, and here is Davis with it. And we got a big delay here for unknown reasons. Starts the second half. But nothing ensures you at home. And a shot there by Davis. No good. Rebound by Palmer. A delay here in real time here in New Bedford. Law gets it outside. Back inside to Law. Law out to Handy. Handy for 3. And he can't hit it. Take it away. Here's Angel Phoebus who has it. Gets it out to number 10. Coming inside against Parker. And that's going to be a foul against Parker. Would have been a nice shot there for number 10 if he was able to make it. He's spinning away. And that was when the foul was called. (67-53), 9:36 left in this third quarter. The Mass Wolves lead. The Bridgeport Kings are watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Erb. We're here at the Andrea McCoy. I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying Andrea McCoy Recreation Center here in New Bedford. About 30 miles outside of Providence. Palmer gets inside to Handy. And here comes Handy. Getting it out back outside to Palmer. Palmer out to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to come inside. Gets out to Parker. Parker done bringing it inside himself. Shot up, and it's good. 15-point game, 69-54, 9:16 left third quarter. Wolves looking to continue their hot streak. They're off to a 4-0 start of the season. And that's not a hot shot there by Phoebus. He missed it. Looked like an easy layup there. Outside to Davis for 3. And he can't hit that either. Rebounded by Palmer. 8:51 left the third quarter. See top of your screen, 69-54 still your score. Mitchell for 3. And that one's just too short. Taken over by Davis. Davis outside number 6. Back inside number 1. Layup and a wide open lane to the basket is good. 69-56. And that's a 3D rule here. And a 3-point shot. Oh, it's no good. Davis almost had it there. Now Handy has it for the Wolves. He's coming inside in the lane of the basket. Can't hit the shot. Kings take it back. Here comes number 10. Outside. 3 ball. And no good. Shot there by Phoebus. Yeah, we couldn't see it on camera. Here comes Palmer going out of sight. And Palmer loses it. Here comes the Kings, and inside Phoebus. Good enough foul. No foul is called. But the basket is good by Phoebus. Going against Mitchell. 11-point game, 69-58. Maxwell's on top of the Bridgeport Kings. An hour whistle. 7:44 left in the third quarter. Again, Phoebus was looking for the foul there on that last play, but he didn't get one. Now, a little discussion here with Handy, and the refs. Not sure what this is all about. The refs going to discuss something. Again, 7:44 left in this third quarter. 69-58. The Mass Wolves hit the Bridgeport Kings. You're watching ABA and NABN. I'm Stephen Err. More discussions here at the table, so we'll step aside. All right, so back to the action once again, folks. Another delay here. Not sure what's going on. Somebody arguing about a 3D rule. The Bridgeport Kings were looking for one. They didn't get it. Ball back over to the Wolves, and now turnover here. And here comes Davis, and good enough foul there. And Mitchell hits the ground. So 3-point play here for Mike Davis, and a little sportsmanship there between Davis and Mitchell. 7:19 and counting left here in the third quarter. 69-60. Here come the Kings. Will come back of their own. Down by as much as 6. Actually, might have been down as much as 19 in that second quarter, excuse me, folks. And that clock continuing to run here. And the refs might have seen him right there, right on your screen, was signaling running clock. That was clock stop with 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. It's going to be Davis who won against Mitchell. Davis coming to the line for a chance at a 3-point play here. As Mitchell will step out, Parker will also step out, and we'll see Chris Green and Larry Mendez come in for the Wolves. And now back to the action here. 7 minutes left third quarter. 69-61. They actually gave another point here to Bridgeport. And the shot here by Davis is no good, so it remains a 8-point game. And the rebound there by number 10. They're going to give it back over to the Wolves. Number 10 trying to say the ball went out of bounds on the Wolves, but ref says, Handy. Out to Mendez. Mendez going against Davis, gets it away. Ball's tipped and caught there by Green. Green gets it away off camera, and the 3-ball here is no good. Not sure who shot it. And now stealing by Davis, and wide open to the basket, number 10, and a good layup there. A deep pass to Palmer, who's waiting on the other side, and he finishes. Back and forth we go here. It's a 71-63 game, 6.5 left to the third. That's number 1 from Davis. Number 1 for 3, and he can't hit it. Rebounded by Handy. I don't believe the Kings actually have hit a 3 yet in this game. I'll have to go back and check the records. And that's going to be a reach-in foul against number 9, and he can't believe the call as you see his expression. Ball back over to the Wolves, who are up by 8 with 6:13 left in this third quarter. Now substitution. Here's another guy who we have no idea who he is. Came in at the start of the second half. He's number 17. So no name here for number 17. Law outside to Mendez. Mendez coming inside, back out to Law. Law basically gave that one away. Here come the Kings at number 10. Outside number 1, and it's stolen away by Handy. What a play there by Handy. Handy outside to Green for 3. Bang! What a play there by Ray Handy. And the Wolves able to finish and make it a 10-point game. Number 10 for 3 here. Knocks it down. Back to a 7-point game. But again, that play there by Handy on defense, getting the ball up to Green. Green knocking down a 3. Excellent finisher by the Wolves. 74-66. Here comes Handy. Great arm work, and now going outside. And it's Mendez coming inside. He can't finish the shot, taken away by Bridgeport. Number 10 going against Green. Shot up, and that's going to be a foul, shooting foul against Green there. So number 10 will come to the line for a couple foul shots. It is a 74-66 game with 5:13 left in this first half. You're watching the 2025 debut of the ABA and NABN. I'm Stephen Erb. We are here at the Andrea McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts, 30 miles outside of Providence. And the first shot is up and no good. Oh, we were supposed to have a doubleheader to kick off 2025. We will have one next week. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter. We'll let you know where we'll be next week. And big stomp there by Mendez on the rebound. Getting it outside to Green. Green back inside to Mendez. Back out. Here is Tate coming in back in. All right, Tyreek Tate. And that's an offensive foul against the Wolves. Basket will not count. Just top of your screen there, folks. 4:59 left third quarter. 74-66. That's Wolves. And a timeout. Media, that's us. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NABN. Media timeout. 74-66. Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings with 4:57 left in counting here in the third quarter. Watching the ABA and NABN. I'm Steve Erb. That was going to be taken away by the Kings. And here's Davis with it. Wolves having a rebound here. And the layup is good by Davis. So a nice finish. Taking the ball away. And finishing there on the other side. Here's Green. Once again, number 17. We don't have a name for him here for Bridgeport. Here's Tate for the Wolves. Back out to Palmer. Shot clock down to 1. And I gotta say shot clock violation. That's the first of the day called by either team. Back over to the Kings. They're down by just 6 here in the third. 4:12 and counting. It's number 10. 3 ball. And can't hit. Rebounded by Mendez. Mendez outside the Green. That's a 2-point shot. And in and out, no good. And Mendez had a shot at the rebound there. He didn't get it. Number 10 gets it for the Kings. And now a turnover. Here comes Mendez. Getting away from number 1 who just stood there. Not playing any defense. Mendez gets the basket. It's an 8-point game. 76-68, 3:39 left third quarter. Number 9 outside to Davis. Davis thought about 3. Side not to. Number 10 inside. And the basket is good. So 76-70. Here come the Kings once again. It's a 6-point game now. And going off camera here is Green. And Green. Get inside to Tate. Get back out to Green for 3. And the finish. Great shot there by Chris Green. Back to a 9-point game. Now number 9 coming inside. Shot up and it's back in the rim, no good. And let's see if they'll give it back to the Wolves. We'll say number 9 touched it last for the Kings. And no subs. Wolves with the ball in a 9-point lead. 79-70 with 2:46 left here in this third quarter. Here comes Palmer. Palmer out to Tate. Tate gets it inside to Handy somehow. Back out to Mendez, out to Palmer for 3. Bang! Devin Palmer lighting up the scoreboard here today in New Bedford. Is now a 12-point game. Here is Davis, and Davis is going to lose that out of bounds. The ball should be going back over to the Wolves, and it will. 2:14 left in this third quarter. 82-70. Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings. You're watching the ABA and NABN. I'm Stephen Erb. 3 for Green. Knocks it down. Another one for Chris Green. Timeout. Kings 85-70. 2:05 left on the third. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NABN. 85-70. The Mass Wolves have built a 15-point lead over the Bridgeport Kings here with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. You're watching the ABA and NABN. And that's officially, ball officially hits that extra net, goes out of bounds. I go over to the Wolves. Mendez gets it up to Mitchell. Mitchell, Dallas tipped and taken away by the Kings. And a shot here by Smith is up and good, and that's a 3D play. So 3 points there for the Kings, 85-74, back to an 11-point game. Here's Palmer. Went inside. Palmer layup. What a shot there by Dev Palmer. He's having himself quite the game here tonight. Continues to dominate the scoreboard. And the Wolves lead by 14. Now here's another newcomer here. We don't have a name for number 13 here for the Bridgeport Kings. Layup here by number 1 is good. As I mentioned earlier, folks, the Kings are bought-in players right out of the blue, really. Start the second half. I don't know where these guys coming from. Here's Mendez. Outside to Green. Green for 3. Can't hit that one. We're in the final minute here in the third quarter, 89-75. There's number 13. Again, no name. Going against Palmer. It's outside. Number 17. That shot is blocked by Green and goes out of bounds. So maintaining possession with the Kings with 46.2 seconds left in the third. Inside number 13, his shot is up and good. 87-75, and now on the other side, here's Mendez. Inside to Tate, and a whistle, looks like. The ref said fix the clock. I'm not sure what he meant by that. It's 87-77, 43.8 seconds left third quarter. Watching ABA and NBN, I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And they're going to continue to run that clock. Now it's down to 36.8 seconds. Green out to Mendez, I do believe. Has it off camera. It is Mendez. There he is. Mendez coming inside. Out to Mitchell. Caught a 3. Can't hit it. Mitchell gets his own rebound. Gets hit. And what a shot. Oh, my goodness. Larry Mendez. Incredible. Final 19 seconds. And number 1 shot up and can't finish. Gets it back. And now that shot knocked in the air. Taken away by Tate. 10 seconds. Outside. I got to Mitchell, out to Palmer for 3. Bang! 92-77, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the third quarter. 92-77, the Wolves looking to get to 5-0. A 15-point lead as we head to the fourth. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NBN. Start of the fourth and final quarter, everybody. The Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings 92-77. You're watching the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andrea McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts, 30 miles outside of Providence, Rhode Island. And if somebody was fouled there. You saw, it was like Tate was the one that went down on his back behind the basket. And it's going to be Palmer here who's coming to the line for a couple of foul shots for the Wolves. And Wolves to come to this game with a 4-0 record. I don't know if I mentioned that in the pregame. If I didn't, I do apologize. I meant to. And as I mentioned before, the Bridgeport Kings, who coming off a big win Friday night over the Connecticut Surge. Okay, we've seen them here on the Ringo Broadcast Network the last 2 years, folks. They play hard basketball, no matter who's in there. Of course, they're led by a few of their veterans, including Tyron Swaby, number 23, who's not in there right now, but he was in there earlier in this game. So we start this fourth quarter once again, folks. 94-77 now. 2 foul shots there by Palmer. He makes them both. And Mitchell tried something there. 3D rule in effect. Here's number 1. 3-point shot. Oh! That's a 3-point slam jammy ding dong. And now another turnover here, and that one's going to roll out of bounds. Smith could not finish the job. 94-80, 11:21 left in this fourth quarter. You're watching the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Earl. We're the last wish everybody a Happy New Year. Supposed to be a doubleheader this weekend. Unfortunately, the game between the Surge and Kings was moved from Saturday afternoon to Friday night. And that meant we were only able to bring you that broadcast. So this is our debut here in 2025. Only a month and a half left in the season, folks. Sure you're subscribed to NBN all over social media and all that other good stuff. Palmer loses it there, and there's another guy. Trying to see his number. We have a bunch of guys from the Kings. There's number 14 coming out of nowhere. Yeah, the Wolves try to argue that it's their ball, and it is. Now the Kings try to argue it's their ball. It will be the Wolves on the inbound. Here is Tate. Shot up and shot good. Good job there by Tyreek Tate. Welcome to the Wolves. And I think that's a great segue here, folks, as we continue on here to let you know that our NABN doubleheader next week, both games come from Springfield. And both these teams will be there. Saturday, January 11th, we will see the Wolves take on the 413 Elite from Sir Charles Evans' alma mater, the School of Science and Technology off of State Street in Springfield, Massachusetts. Sunday, we'll see the Kings. Also, again, at the School of Science and Technology, the alma mater of 413 Elite owner, Sir Charles Evans. Tip-off for the Saturday game, 6 p.m. Eastern. The tip-off for the Sunday game is 4 p.m. Eastern. Both games will be rebroadcast on the New England Broadcast Network, so make sure you're subscribed, like NABN on Facebook, follow NABN on X, NABN 14. And we're also on Instagram, folks, and _E_B_N_. Shot up here by Mitchell, excuse me. I almost said Miller. Not there by Mitchell, no good. And they're going to give the ball back over to the Kings. It's like Mitchell was the last one to touch it. 96-80, 10-27 CC. Oh, excuse me, folks. No, though. Mitchell drew the foul. He wasn't called for the foul. So 2 foul shots. He misses the first one. Remains a 16-point game. Once again, folks, January 11th, we will see the Wolves take on the 413 Elite from Springfield, Massachusetts. And on January 12th, we'll see the Kings take on the Elite. Both games coming from the School of Science and Technology in Springfield, Massachusetts. Look forward to that doubleheader weekend. Get a hotel room. A chance to just relax after the first game between the Wolves and the Elite. Layup here on number 17 is no good. 13 trying to get the rebound. And he does. No foul is called, though. So we carry on here with 10 minutes left. Layup by Mitchell is blocked. Number 1. And then Parker takes it away from number 14. That's going to be a 3D rule. Parker knocked that one away from number 14. That is a 3D rule. It's a turnover in the backcourt. I'm going to reset this clock. I heard 9:52, so we're going to add 3 seconds to that clock. As you see, once again, left of your screen, folks, the 3D light is on. So it will be 3D rule here, and they're not going to put any time on the clock because I thought that's what I heard. I heard 9:52. Palmer for 4, knocks it down! Devin Palmer, a 4-point shot. And it is now a 17-point game. 19-point game. 101-82. And that's going to be a foul, I believe, against Parker as he was grabbing. He was grabbing number 1 there, and that was a clear as day call there for the refs. Once again, the Wolves, a 4-point shot there by Devin Palmer. 101-82. And we're going to bring the subs in. So Tate will step out. Law will step back in for the Wolves. 9:32 left in this one. 101-82. And inside to Mitchell, takes it. Inside to Parker. Parker's shot is blocked by number 1, but taken away back by Mitchell. It's a great rebound in there. Palmer outside to Green. Green for 3. Knocks it down. The Wolves pulling away here in the 4th. Timeout, Bridgeport. You're watching the ABA and NABN. 104-82, the biggest lead of the night for the Mass Wolves. Now 22-point game with 9:09 left in the 4th. You're watching the ABA and NABN. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Andrea McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Number 1 for 3. Can't hit it, and rebounded by Parker. Parker gets out to Law, and here come the Wolves again, up by 22. Here's Palmer, who's had himself quite the game here. He'll be part of the highlight reel for sure. And a turnover. And the layup there is good. And looks like the Wolves called a timeout here. We'll be right back right here in the New England Broadcast Network. Back to the action here. 104-83. So they give a point there to the Kings. I'm not sure for what, but okay. And Phoebus back in the game. I haven't seen him since the first half. Outside number 17. Spinning away from Mitchell. And now it's a turnover taken away by Palmer. Palmer deep three. And can't hit it. Rebounded by the Kings. Hit it right back. Here's Phoebus again. Inside number 1. And oh, he tried to slam. That's going to be a shooting foul against Mitchell. One went for the slam there. Mitchell interfered. And so number 1 will come to the line for a couple foul shots here for Bridgeport. 8:31 left in this one. It's a 104-83. 21-point game. Once again, folks, NABN doubleheader coming your way next week from Springfield. As the Elite will host the Wolves on the 11th and the Kings on the 12th. We'll be there for both of those games. Your broadcast of all games available on the New England Broadcast Network. Shot up and shot is no good. One more try with that one. Still remains a 21-point game. 104-83 with 8:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Nice crowd here in New Bedford here tonight for this one. Media timeout. We'll be right back right here in the New England Broadcast Network. Wolves get the ball back out of the media timeout. 104-84, 8.5 left in the fourth quarter. Watching the ABA and NABN. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center here in New Bedford, Massachusetts. 30 miles outside of Providence. And somebody trying to get outside number 1. There's a 3. Knocks it down. Again, off camera, number 1. So right below where we are standing right here in the broadcast booth. Green inside to Parker. Parker's shot up and no good. And he's able to get it back. He wasn't even paying attention, but now he is. Law out to Palmer for 3. And no good. But Law gets it back, so the Wolves doing a great job at rebounding here. Palmer outside to Green. Green calling a 3. Knocks it down. Not there by net. For Chris Green, it's a 20-point game here in the fourth. Number 60 now in the game. Again, we don't have names for a lot of these Bridgeport guys that are just coming in and out of the blue. That's another one to step in here for the Kings. Outside. Mitchell for 3. No good. Rebounded by Law. All back out to Mitchell. Mitchell another 3. And can't hit it again. Rebounded. Here come the Kings again. Phoebus inside number 1. Oh, that's a... Fooled him there, and the ball will go out of bounds. Number 1 flinched for a second there. And that's going to be a 3D roll in effect here. 106-87, 7:14 left in this one. And shot by number 13. Looks like it might have been blocked. The ball go out of bounds. And we'll have subs come in. Davis coming in for the Kings. Number 17. Look, he's going to step out. 3D rule still in effect here off camera. 7:07 left in the fourth quarter. 106-87. Mendez coming back in, and Mitchell's going to step out here for the Wolves. Kings are going to inbound here eventually once we get back to the action. And now we're back to the action. So there you go. 3 ball for somebody, no good. Rebounded by Law. Again, we couldn't see who shot from below us. Ball goes back out to Mendez. And now taken away by the Kings. And inside number 16, shot up off his back foot. No good, but a foul. Number 16 going to come in, shoot a couple foul shots. And number 13 now called for a technical foul here. You see him trying to explain himself to the referee. But Palmer's going to go ahead and move our camera here, folks. Palmer's going to come to the line and shoot a couple foul shots here at the technical by number 13, who again, we have no name for. Came in out of the blue, start the second half. 6:53 left, see top of your screen in the fourth quarter, 106-87. Wolves trying to get to 5-0 on the year, and the first shot is up and no good. And it looks like it's going to be the only one. Now number 16 is going to come to the line for a foul shot. There were no technical calls against the Wolves, but there was one called on number 13 for the Kings. And now subs again. Number 13 now will not come out of this game, as number 10 will come subbing him in. Another foul shot here for 16. And he gets it down. 106-88. 6:53 left in this fourth quarter. You're watching ABA and NDBN. I'm Stephen Irwin. We're here at the Andre McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Green almost lost it there for the Wolves. Out to Palmer. Palmer for three. Another one for Deb Palmer. What a game. The second-year man for the Wolves. 21-point game. Now Phoebus gets it out to Davis. Out to number 1. 3 ball. Bang, bang, bang. 109-90. So once again, folks, we mentioned it at pregame, and we mentioned it a few times during some Kings games. So we had number 3 here. Nah, no good. But a nice rebound there by Law is good. Kings don't win a lot of games in their franchise history, but they do play some excellent basketball, as you see here, even with a bunch of, guys that we don't even know who they are, honestly. Davis shot up and good. There's a guy we know, though, Michael Davis. Having himself quite the rookie season here with Bridgeport. We've seen him a few times. We'll see him a few more times before the season ends. Palmer going against Davis will get it out to Green. Green trying to come inside between 2 defenders and does. Parker for 3. And can't hit it. Almost a rebound there. Green almost had the rebound with Law as the one who gets it. And now an easy layup here as nobody's paying attention for Davis. And a timeout with 5:21 left in the fourth. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NBN. 5:20 left in this fourth quarter. 113-95. Mass Wolves lead the Bridgeport Kings. You're watching the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Err. One goes outside to Palmer. 3. Can't hit it over number 1. That would have been a nice shot there for Palmer. Law gets the rebound inside to Palmer. And Palmer gets his own rebound. Trying to get something going here. Continues to do so. And foul. So Palmer can't get the basket despite all the rebounds. But he will get the foul and shoot 2 foul shots. For a second, they actually put a point up, but they'll take it back. So again, Palmer could not hit the shot despite all those rebounds that he had. Bucks now it's down to 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 113-95. You're watching the ABA and NBN. I'm Stephen Err. And they're going to call a foul here against Phoebus, it looks like. Palmer comes to the line for a couple foul shots here. 18-point game. Knocks down the first one. Now 19-point game. So once again, folks, ABA on NBN doubleheader next week from Springfield. 6 p.m. on the 11th. We'll see the Wolves take on the 413 Elite from the School of Science and Technology on State Street in Springfield, Massachusetts. And on the 12th, we'll see these Kings take on the Elite, also from the School of Science and Technology from Springfield. Tip-off at 6 p.m. on Saturday, 4 p.m. on Sunday. Both games rebroadcast on the New England Broadcast Network. We have an inbound here from right below us. Davis gets the ball here. 4:53 left in the fourth. Davis coming inside. Layup is good. Nice job there by Davis. And Handy back in the game. Gets it to Mendez. Mendez to Green. Green for 3. And that one's so good. But a rebound here by Mendez. And the ball go out of bounds. And they're going to get set as close to the Kings. Immediate timeout, 4:35 left in the fourth. Right back, you're watching the ABA and NBN. 4:35 left in this fourth quarter, 115-97 out of the immediate timeout, and the ball will go out of bounds. Let's see if they get the ball back to the Wolves here. As Handy will take it. Layup. Foul is called. 4:29 left in the fourth quarter. 115-97. That was a little delayed to start the second half. Not sure exactly why. So Handy coming to live, a couple foul shots. Shot up by Handy is good. And the second one is no good. And a jump ball called. It looks like Mendez went for that ball. And we'll go to the Kings. 116-97. And here is Davis. Coming inside. And a foul called here against Mendez. .421 left, fourth quarter. So Davis is coming to line for more foul shots, and everybody's saying, stop fouling, trying to get this clock hit triple zeros here. So of course, as I just mentioned, folks, we had that delay to start the second half. Unknown reasons. Had everybody coming to the table trying to discuss something. Davis knocks down one of his two foul shots. 116-98 should be the score. And another jump ball called here, another foul. So we'll continue on here. Coming inside. Shot up, and what a shot there by Mendez. Giving a shush to the crowd. And the Bridgeport bench. Now a 20-point game. And a turnover here is three ball for Samuel. Oh, he can't hit it, and the Bulls were ready to celebrate. They get it back, though. And Mitchell going outside. Three ball. Bang, 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 and there it is. The explosion from the Wolves bench. They now lead it by 24. 120-98, 3:54 left. This one going outside. Another three from somebody, and knocks it down. And that was Ronnie Smith knocking down that three for the Kings. Palmer layup, no good. Take it back by Handy. And that ball knocked away, taken by Phoebus. Phoebus gets the layup. Looked like for a second there, might have been blocked by Mendez. Mendez couldn't finish it. 3:16 left and counting. And another foul here. 3:11 left in the fourth quarter. 120-103. Once again, Randy will come to the line for a couple foul shots. 3:11 left, fourth quarter, 120-103. Shot is up and it's good. That one goes out of bounds. Real 2 left here in this fourth quarter. 123-103. Davis inside, gets it to go. So many fouls being called here in these final minutes. And once again, more foul shots coming here. 2:48 left in this fourth quarter. 123-105. Maxwell's lead the Bridgeport Kings. Again, folks, our ABN and ABN doubleheader, the first of 2025, coming to you next week from Springfield. January 11th, the 413 Elite will host these Maxwells. And on January 12th, we'll see the Bridgeport Kings take on the 413 Elite. Both games at the School of Science and Technology on Springfield, Massachusetts. And now the ball going somewhere. Looks like it was going out of bounds. Now 3 ball from somebody. It looks like number 1 shot. Couldn't hit it. Smith for three. Knocks it down. Kings trying to say they get the ball back, but they will not. Ball remains in possession with the Wolves. 2:28 left here in this fourth. Now here's Mitchell trying to get out to Palmer, and that's going to be a foul. Foul after foul after foul here in the final minutes. In a 15-point game. Was once a 24-point Wolves lead, now down to just 15. Only 2:28 left on the clock. And Palmer once again coming to the line. He's had himself quite the game here tonight for the Wolves, folks. He continues that with that foul shot. So a little. Can't hit that one though. Taken by the Kings. And number 10 coming inside. He's not so quite the game. He knocks that one down. It's a great shot there by number 10. Mendez outside. This one is intercepted. And inside for Davis, and the layup is good. And now this one here. Three ball is no good. Rebounded by Smith. This game not over yet, folks. Only 11-point game, and now just a 9-point game. Here come the Kings. You thought for a moment that the Wolves might be wrapping this one up, but you know it's not over yet. 9-point game with 1:49 left. Ball goes out of bounds. Kings maintain possession. Some discussion from Rep Lois down where the shot clock is. Of course, she's there, top of your screen. 1:46 left in the fourth. 124, 115. Maxwell's lead the Bridgeport Kings looking to get to 5-0 on the year. They had a 24-point lead not too long ago. Now down to just 9. Let's see what happens here. The Kings make some type of comeback here. We're about to find out. This one goes inside to Mendez. And that's a shooting foul going against Smith. So it looked like for a second there might have been some type of chance for the Kings. But that's a huge foul going against Smith. And Mendez will come to the line for 2 foul shots. 1:43 left in this fourth quarter. 124, 115. First shot up by Mendez is no good. And now we'll have substitution as Chris Green will come back in, and number 13, Samuel, will come back out for the Wolves. Shot is up, and it is no good. Here come the Kings, still down by 9. 1:40 left, not over yet, folks. Comes Davis inside, layup, good, and a foul! And it's a 7-point game. Clock shot, the scoreboard still reaches 124, 115, and now knocks it down. It's a 6-point game, 132 left. It's a 3-point play there for Davis. 124, 118. What a comeback here by the Kings in this fourth quarter. Bulls led by as much as 24 points. Looked like they were running away with this one. But now, it's a 6-point game. Palmer has it. Gets it out to Green, out to Palmer. Palmer to Mitchell. Mitchell loses it, gets it back. Law, shot up, and no good. Here's Smith with it. 6-point game, 120 left. Smith almost lost it there in a jump ball. Kings call timeout, 1:15 left. So we're back. You're watching the ABA and NBN. 3 ball. Bang! Oh my goodness, it's a 3-point game with 1:09 left. Now something going on here and a foul called against the Kings. Smith going against Law. 58 seconds left. It's a 3-point game. 124-121. And now we'll move our camera as Law's going to come to line for a couple foul shots. These are some crucial foul shots here for the Wolves. They had a 24-point lead in this fourth quarter. They was now down to just 3. And now 4 as Law knocks down that first foul shot. Big shot up and no good. 4-point game, 58 seconds left. Here come the Kings. Here's Davis. Coming inside, layup is no good, but the rebound is 2-point game. 125, 123. Mitchell outside. Handy back to Mitchell, back to Green. To Palmer, Palmer inside. And a foul against the Kings. 125, 123 with 36 seconds left. Once again, Palmer comes to the line for a couple foul shots. Back to a 4-point game, 127, 123, 35 seconds left. Kings once down by 24 in this fourth quarter. Davis. Smith getting out to Davis. 26 seconds. Calling a 3. Bang! 1-point game with 21 seconds left. What a comeback by the Kings. Here's Law. Out to Mitchell. Timeout Wolves, 12.7 seconds left in a 2-point game. Do not go anywhere. We have an exciting finish coming up right here in the New England Broadcast Network. 10 seconds left and a foul called. And it looks like it was called against the Kings. 10.4 seconds left, 127, 126. And the Wolves had a 24-point lead in this fourth quarter. Now down to just 1. And Green's going to come to the line for a couple foul shots here. 5. They got 10.4 seconds left. And that's like a technical was called here against the Kings, as you see. Green now all alone shooting some foul shots. First shot is up and he missed it. So it remains a 1-point game with 10.4 seconds left. And so here we go. This is it, folks. Final countdown here, really. Law has it. 8 seconds. And a whistle blown here with 5.4 seconds left. More foul shots coming here. This time it's going to be Law shooting a couple foul shots. Again, this is the biggest shots of the game here for either side. Both trying to hold on after blowing a 24-point lead, and the shot is there, is good by Law. The Kings will have a chance here to potentially send this game to overtime here if this free throw is good. And it is not. Here we go. 5 seconds left. Here comes the King, number 1, for the win. No good. The Mass Wolves hold on to defeat the Bridgeport Kings here tonight. Final score, 128-126. What a game for the Mass Wolves, for the Bridgeport Kings, for the American Basketball Association, of course, the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Err. Good night. From New Bedford, Massachusetts.